Okay, so I'm making 4 journal covers, 2 for each. Why do I only have 1, 2, 3? I got dogged at Dollar Tree because it was a packet of 5, so I put one on the shelf. There were only 4. Okay, so basically what I want to do is just close this here. Okay, so what I need to do is remove this adhesive, and actually before I do that I should pre-fold it. These are not very don't have a very reliable fold in there. Okay, we'll get this done. So I want to go ahead and seal these. You could leave it and use it as a flap of some sort, but I'm just going to cover it over. So I want to pre-fold these though, because once it's got the glue on there, that's a big mess to try and. Some of these are not even lined up at all correctly. Okay, so remove this adhesive. Glue this down. Oop, big blob. Get that big blob flattened out a little bit. Right, but I will start with this one. And the first thing I'm going to do, and what I have done before is put some Mod Podge inside. It makes the envelope a little stiffer, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just going to fold this in half. This is going to be my cover, and you'll notice that the envelopes are not perfect, so I just kind of err by centering it. But I'll use my bone folder. There we go. And then I want to open it back up, and then I want to attach. These are the Tyvek bracelets that I got on Amazon, and I got like 100 of them for less than $5. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely less than $5. So I just want to attach that down the center. Okay. And it doesn't matter which side of the Tyvek. I put it on the inside of the envelope because I want the smooth side to be the cover side. What I'll be doing is wrapping paper around it, and then I'll be adding another piece of paper on top of it for a lining in here. So that is all I'm going to do for now. I want to let this dry real well, and then I'll come back and put the wrap the papers around it, and I'll be back to show you that when this is, well, when I get the Tyvek on the other 3, and this should be mostly dry, then I'll start working on the covers. Okay, so I've got all the envelopes sealed. I've got the Tyvek strip glued to the middle crease, and I'm just going to let those dry for a minute. Oops, got that upside down. So what I've done here is I've taken one of the pages from the kit and I've enlarged it. So rather than this being 8.5 by 11, I divided it in half, and now each piece is 8.5 by 11. So what I'm going to do now is glue these. There's an overage of about 2 inches here, and that will also help support my spine. This will be the front cover, so the front over the back, so that the seam is on the back of the book. And basically what I'm going to do is run a little bead of glue here and a little bead of glue here, and then line them up as best I can, so that it's a continuous seam like that. So I am going to do that, and when I'm finished with that, I'll be back. Alright, so I want to lay this down, brayer it on. I let it sit too long. See if I flip it over this way. Okay. Now, it's not wanting to stick here, so I'm just going to put a little bit more down. A little bit more on this side. And now I want to clip, actually I'm going to roll that down a little bit. It doesn't seem to want to stick today. I'm going to trim the corners off, but I'm going to leave about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to save these pieces because I will use them for a cluster of some sort. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to do the long and the short sides first, so let's do that. I think that'll be a nicer closure. But I think I'm going to use this glue because this Mod Podge is acting like it doesn't want to work, which is strange. Oh, you know what? I need to put a little glue in there because there's 2 layers. There we go. All right, I'm going to glue this side. Got a little bit too much there. Okay. over that goes. Okay. Okay. Now we'll do these other sides. And because we left a little room here, this will be a nice corner fold. I think I'm gonna have to get another bottle of tacky glue out. Just trying to get every last bit. You want to make sure that's lining up right. There we go. So we have a nice fold there. And there is going to be another layer covering the inside. Do this last side. So I'm just pulling this a little closer to me so I can make sure these little pieces in here get tucked in correctly. There we go. There we go. That looks good. See, so our cover, you can't even tell really. Okay guys, so these have had sufficient time to kind of, not kind of, but dry. And so now I'm just going to attach the inside liner. And I'm just going to do that here. I'm going to cover these all. I usually use Mod Podge. Why is that so hard to say? Anyway, I usually use Mod Podge. But all I have right now is glossy, and the glossy sticks a lot. So the covers kind of stick to themselves. So I usually use the matte finished, and I don't have any of it at the moment. So I am going to try something new. A lot of people have said that they coat their books with like a wax candle, and I've seen it a couple times. I have not tried it, but I have, let's see if I can get this centered. I have some Waverly wax clear coat, and I thought I might try that and see how it works. Let me move this one so I can flatten this down. I tried a couple pieces last night, and the paper seems to be fine. It doesn't have a high sheen or anything. So I thought I might try that on these covers and see, just to give it another layer of something. So I'm going to be doing that. Oh, all my stuff is falling in on me. Get that out of the way. Yeah, so that's what I'll try today. I'm going to go ahead and put these 4 covers on. I'll be right back. Not covers, inside covers. Okay, so this is dry. I have the inside lining on. I am not going to coat the inside, just the outside. So this is what I'm using, Waverly Inspirations Wax Clear Coat. It is water-based. I did some samples here last night just to see. It gives it a little bit of a texture, but not much. I think after you let it dry, you can come back and buff it for a sheen, but I know it works on wood. We'll see how it works on paper. So I'm just gonna coat this. Let's see how this works. This may bleed if you're using an inkjet. I use an inkjet, but I have a HP, and I've never had a problem with the HP inks running. I have the instant ink, and I love it. I don't know how I survived without it. It's great. I bought this new printer I got. It's a 6968 Office Jet Pro, something like that. And I got it specifically so I could have the instant ink. And it came with ink. I got 4 months of free subscription when I bought it. And so I didn't have to start paying for it until February. I pay $10 a month, and I always have ink. They ship it ahead of time. I've only had one time where they got behind in the ink, and that was because I hadn't printed anything the month before, and then I printed like 300 copies, and so they sent me like 3 shipments within 2 weeks, and I've got like 8 cartridges in there ready to go, so it's nice. And I think I counted since October I have gone through 35 ink cartridges, and there's no way if I was paying at Walmart for those ink cartridges that it would be as affordable as $10 a month. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and we'll be back and see how it goes. I may want to give it another coat, so I'll be right back.